Hi. We are back with another Fly and Eagle podcast. After the LA Rams literally took their cocks, shoved it right up our ass with no lube. I'm gonna open up this drink because I need to savor my buzz. But after what I just watched, after I just blew $1,000 on the Philadelphia Eagles this week, I have a lot of things to say, and it's not gonna be pretty. But before I say them, I'm gonna bring in my three fellow colleagues. Trevor from the Upper Bowl podcast to my right, Zach to my bottom right, and coming back and returning for the first time in a long time, Joe Zamparelli. Zomp. That was one of the worst showings I've seen from the Philadelphia Eagles in a long time.
Is it worse than the Cowboys game in 2015?
No, this was 2012-esque. This was pretty bad, dude. Like, I mean, literally, like, I'm not even going to bash Carson Wentz. You guys could do that because I've been doing it for 2 years. We had all the momentum in the world, and this guy throws a forced interception into the Rams defense to none other. He was trying to target J.J. Arcega-Whiteside out of everybody on the field. That's not here nor there. I want to bring you guys in and see what you guys think about this because I am just disgusted, sick, and I just want a top 3 pick. So, gentlemen, how are you guys doing tonight?
Gambling's decent right now. Not the greatest right now. Bears thankfully won, so I got that. And right now I am sweating over his Atlanta-Dallas game since gambling sounds way more fun than watching the Eagles currently.
Yep.
Zach. Go ahead, Zop. I know you want to let go. Go ahead, Zop.
I'll go last.
No, Zach.
All right, save the best for last.
Because Zomp needs to let it out.
All right, listen. If I didn't have my 14-month-old niece in my hands, I would have been going wild. That was the only thing that kept me calm during the whole game. And I'm like, I'm gonna need to hold her this whole game because I don't even know what to say at this point. Like, I know it's only week 2. And I know a lot of it's like, misconception, miscommunication. It's just, Doug Peterson finally called a good game. The only issue is Sean McVay called a great game. An absolutely fucking terror on the offensive side of the ball. Took advantage of the miscommunication between the linebackers, the secondary, everything. They had a great game plan going into this, and that cannot be understated.
Yeah. All right, Zomp.
I mean,
building up momentum.
No building up momentum. I mean, let's just be real here. This team is not a very good football team, regardless of what anybody thinks, preseason or not. From start to bottom, everybody wants to pinpoint the quarterback, and I'm not here to say it's not Carson Wentz's fault. I just watched the games, and you could see that from top to bottom, it's everybody. Starts with the coach, starts with the quarterback, starts with the O-line, starts with the injuries, starts with the play call, starts with everything. The defense. So, I mean, I don't understand the Twitter world. I don't understand the fan base where they say, this quarterback this. Yes, he has been very inaccurate. Yes, he has been very indecisive. Yes, he looks very vanilla. But who's putting him in this predicament? I've seen the up-tempo. That's how you help out your offensive line, especially an offensive line that's banged up. I don't want to hear Lane Johnson play. I don't want to hear that because, number one, he's not 100%. Miles Sanders looked 100%. And this offense, and like I said, I don't want to come in to support Wentz here. Wentz deserves everything to be bashed about. Everything. The interception was no need to push that. And like you said, Kyle, in the beginning of the game, in the beginning of that drive, why would you throw to J.J. Arcega-Whiteside? Like, every time you throw to this guy, something bad happens. And it was a poor route, very weak, but you didn't have to force it. It's just mind-boggling to me, but I believe that it's more of a problem than just the quarterback. I think the defense, what happened to the defense? Justin Hargrave is still not 100%. We've got holes. We've been playing against a backup running back. Their star running back got hurt. This guy was running big holes, can't cover Cooper Kupp. We have all these cornerbacks that I said that we got a lot of speed on this secondary. And I don't want to keep going on and on and on, but there's a lot more than just Carson Wentz that's the problem right now.
All right. Well, I mean, Zomp, that was a great intro by you. I'll say this right here, right now. I'm not going to get too mad because, honestly, I have a little bit of buzz. And I don't want to get too mad because then I get vicious. Carson Wentz, I'm not going to say he was the main problem, but he was a big He was a big problem in this game. I'm not going to lie to you. And I don't want to see Jalen Hurts come in because he just sucks even more. But the thing about Carson Wentz that I hate is the fact that
Tank for Trevor.
The fact that this guy was actually playing a decent game for a latter part of the game, and then all of a sudden he just forces something to J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, and it's just I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just time to go. I don't know. But the problem is that Howie Roseman just shows how bad of a GM he is. He has no linebackers to fill this field. Nate Gary is the absolute worst player I've ever seen. And you have to hold Howie Roseman accountable for something. You have to, because it's not just the QB, it's not just the coach. The guy that picks the team, the guy that puts the players on the field, has failed to put a team on the field in 7 out of the 8 years he's been here. And people don't like to see this because he won a Super Bowl. He didn't win a Super Bowl. It was Joe Douglas. He won a Super Bowl. And I'm just sick of it. I'm tired of it. I'm done with it. And at this point, I'm not even mad because I'm so numb from losing my bets today that I just don't know what to fucking say. Because I thought this team was going to come out and shoot some balls. And when he forced that interception and he was trying to target J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, it was absolutely horrible. It just goes to show me that maybe this guy is just not what we thought he was. And just move on. I've been saying it for the last 2 years. People have bashed me for saying that I've been saying Carson Wentz is suck, but he does suck. He's not a good quarterback, and you have to move on from him. But now with Jalen Hurts, and that's why I want to see Carson Wentz try to play a better game from here on out, because I don't want to see Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is so bad, guys. You don't understand. He's so bad. All right. And that would give us probably a top 3 pick. I'm not going to lie. And we have Carson Wentz under contract for the next 2 years. So I'm just sick. I'm disgusted. And the LA Rams absolutely owned our shit. And they won his first game against us. And
y'all want Mr. Positivity?
No, I don't want to hear that today, actually.
I'm sick. I'm sick.
The Giants are 0-2. The Eagles are 0-2, and it looks like the Cowboys are about to be 0-2.
Oh, jinx the Cowboys. I got the Falcons right now and money right now. So
how's that positive? See, that's the thing, though. I don't know how that's positive because I want the Eagles to lose now. I want them to lose because they're not a good football team. They're not. If you see the product on the field, listen, it usually takes me 3 weeks to understand how a team develops through the first 3 weeks. It takes me 3 weeks to understand how a team develops. And this team showed me after the first week that they don't have it, losing to a Washington team that doesn't have any. You know, I bet the Eagles today because I'm a huge fan. I thought they could come out and show some balls. And the Rams just destroyed them. They just
Stop betting on the Eagles.
They destroyed them
from last week. Don't bet on the Eagles.
Yeah, it's all your fault, Kyle. Stop betting on the goddamn Eagles. No, if you want some possibility, if you want some positivity,
I'm a fan. Dude, you guys don't understand something. I didn't only create this podcast to give entertainment to the fans, but I created this podcast because I'm emotional because I love this fucking team so much. And when they play like they did out there today, I am fucking disgusted because this team didn't belong on the same field as the LA Rams in our home stadium. In our home stadium. They did not belong on the same exact field as this fucking – I'm not going to call them a bad team. They're not a bad team. The LA Rams are actually a decent team. But in 2017, we would destroy this team. Look how far we've gone since that Super Bowl run. We are horrible. We are
down, baby.
Team. And it all starts with the GM. This GM is so incompetent. And people want to give this guy credit 24/7. I don't get it. The guy you could literally shove into a locker. He can't assess talent. He can't evaluate talent. The guy is awful. Why is he our GM? Why? He's terrible. I don't get it.
Man, it's tough to follow up Kyle, but I'm telling you.
I got to give you a round of applause, Kyle. You pretty much spoke everything I want to say. Howie Roseman's destroyed this team. He can't draft. He can pick people in free agency, and he's just a money guy. What we've been saying, you've been saying that from the get go, and he's not. The Eagle team's destroyed right now. This team stinks. This is what happens when you trade all your draft picks all the time, so you can get like veteran players. And now, do we guys see what's going on now? Like we have no depth at all. We've ignored the linebacker position forever. Like I rather like Pittsburgh, they address it and they do great in their defense. They got a top 5 defense currently right now. and we look like hot garbage with Nate Gary just getting burnt toast by Tyler Higbee.
We look like the worst team in the league right now.
Are we worse than 2015?
Really bad. Worse than 2012, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, but here's the thing. We're going to be consistently average, and it's going to save everybody's job, and it's just going to be a never-ending vicious cycle.
And people, and I hate to like call out Zomp here. I'm sorry, buddy, but people like Zomp, and it's not just him. People like Zomp say that the linebacking position doesn't matter on this team because we get so much pressure up front. Look at the linebacking play today. It was so horrible. It was some of the worst linebacking play I've ever seen. Like, it was – I don't understand how you can't value that position just a little bit on this team. Just a little bit.
Listen, you're 100% correct. It can't be right all the time. When you have Trayvon LeBlanc, when you have Roby Coleman, when you have Vontae Maddox, guys that play inside, you figure that the Eagles were going to play a lot of dime defense. Number one, we're not even getting pressure on the line. I think our best defensive lineman right now is Malik Jackson. I see him all over the place. But – it's just you can't cover. We have all these guys. Roby Coleman was a stud inside. Trayvon LeBlanc, a stud inside. Maddox always, outside. It's just linebacker position. We did not like. You have Nate Gary all the time in. You have Edwards, who's like a off-season stud and coming off last year, coming off as a stud. This or that. Blah 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 blah. We don't value the linebacker position. We just don't. Yep. And the way we play defense, we don't use linebackers. Like Nigel Bradham, okay, Michael Kendricks always sucked. Nigel Bradham was okay, yeah, he fit but we got to stop talking about 2017 because 2017 is long and gone. This team hasn't been the same. Doug Peterson has not been the same. Carson Wentz has not been the same. The O-line is old. Everybody takes a piece of the pie, and I hate saying that because everybody says it, and it's the truth. Mm-hmm. It's not just the quarterback. Everybody's old on the offensive line now. Jason Kelsey's on his way out. Lane Johnson without the juice is not that good no more. Brandon Brooks is always hurt. Jason Peters had an okay game. Last week he got pummeled. The only bright side on this offense right now is Miles Sanders. If we had this guy last week, we win easily. The burst and everything. How many drop balls by Deshaun Jackson today? I've hated this man ever since Chip Kelly left him. Everybody wanted him. Drop. Jalen Ramsey is a very good corner. I get that. Yep. I get that. You're telling me Deshaun Jackson is faster than fucking Jalen Ramsey? Did you see one bomb thrown today?
Nope.
Okay. Jalen Reagor. He is a rookie. Played like a rookie today. He is a rookie.
Yep.
The offensive line is old. Carson Wentz, since the injury, hasn't been the same. Doug Peterson is very vanilla. Vanilla. You have Dallas Goedert, you have Zach Ertz, you have Deshaun Jackson, and everything is covered. Everything is fucking covered. Mm-hmm. So listen, the Eagles are not a very good team. I don't want to hear that the whole division stinks. This was a time to be at least 1-1, 2-0. Take a step up in front of everybody. Now, big deal if we beat Cincinnati. Big deal. We could beat San Francisco because Bosa looks like he's out for the year. You got Garoppolo hurt. You got Mostert hurt. All these guys hurt. I don't even know if we could beat Cincinnati.
Nope. I agree.
So this team, like you, and with Howie Roseman, Derek Barnett, when was the last time he really did something? Nothing. When was the last time these picks that Howie Roseman made? And I don't care what anybody says. Lane Johnson and Zach Ertz were Chip Kelly picks.
Yep.
From top to bottom, this team is old and this team is out of play. It's very vanilla.
Yep. I agree. Amen. Who wants to go next?
Not me, since you don't want Mr. Positivity. I ain't going to speak.
Trevor, go.
I really got nothing to say now. The Eagle team is like unwatchable now. I'll say that. Like I felt bored watching the game. It's like usually I'm like all hyped up. It's like the Eagles seems boring to watch. It's like they're slowly moving their way off the big screen to maybe a tablet now. And like if they got Cincinnati and San Fran, like I personally think Cincinnati's decent. They got a quarterback. Their line stinks. I personally don't want to say a win, but I feel it could be a loss. Also, the Niners, they blew out the Jets, and they got the Giants next week. So we can chalk up 2 W's.
Trevor, let me call you off real quick because I have something big to say. Patmas98 says we're about to lose ours too. Let me tell you something, Patmas. It would be a blessing to lose Zach Ertz at this point. Literally a blessing because the guy literally runs 5 yards, catches the ball, and falls down. You need to get rid of him as fast as you can, or at least trade him for value because the guy is not a game changer. I've been saying this for the last 2 years. Wentz zones in on him way too much to the point to where it's sickening, and the guy is not a game changer. Get rid of him, please, for the love of God. Whatever you do, get rid of Zach Ertz, make Dallas Goedert a tight end, get some pieces for him, and that's it. I'm done with Zach Ertz. I'm done with him. Seriously, the guy does not change the game. You need big players on this offense, and he does not get it done. He doesn't. I'm so sick of him. I'm sick of Zach Ertz. You were saying?
Fuck. Cowboys in the red zone. They just got pat.
They're down by 9. They're down by 9. They're gonna lose. Zach, Mr. Positivity. What do you say?
Trevor, how much time is left in the Dallas game?
2 minutes, and they're on the 1 yard. They're like on the 2 yard line.
I'm paying attention more to the Buffalo Bills and Miami game. 24-20 with 3 minutes to go. All right, if you want positivity, I'll be the one bright spot. I told you guys before going into this podcast, I'm going to be the John Gruden of this podcast. I'm going to give everybody fucking credit. All right, you know what? We're going to give everybody credit for the blame. We're going to blame it on Zach Ertz. We're going to blame it on Dallas Goedert. We're going to blame it on Carson Wentz. We're going to blame it on this offensive line. We're going to blame it on this historic start for the defense. You know, we heard that last week. I told you guys last week that I didn't like how the defense performed. But, yeah, here we are in week 2. Didn't like how the defense performed again. The only bright spot is I believe that this team can fix its miscommunications because without the preseason – Dougie P and this whole front office decided to manage its players during training camp, and it has shown through 2 weeks, which is absolutely ridiculous, that these guys haven't been playing the way that they should have been playing because they're using this basically as their warm-up, and it's week 2. It's not week 2 of preseason. It's week 2 of the regular season. The positive part of this is that this team can turn it around. We've seen it turn around. The hard part is we're going to have a hard part of our schedule coming up. We have the Steelers. We have the Niners. We got the Ravens. You know, they need to get their shit together within the next week or two, and they need to practice like they're playing games. And that's all I'm going to say about that because, honestly, this division is up for grabs.
Zach, this team isn't going to beat Cincinnati next week. They're not going to beat Cincy. I'm telling you that right now. Joe Burrow looked
coming from the guy that guaranteed a win against the Rams.
I did. Listen, I did. I hold myself accountable. I lost $1,000 today. I literally agree with what you just said, and it sucks. It sucks when I lose money on my team and I have to bash him afterwards. It completely blows.
But listen, all this stuff about like with Zach, I agree with what you're saying. But when you say the preseason stuff, look at the Rams. Do they look like they missed preseason?
You know why? Because their team's been together.
Every single team in this
single team that's succeeding right now has been together.
They've
have rookie wide receivers, a second-year running back.
Okay, but Wentz and Doug Peterson look like 2016. The whole offense
look worse than that. They look way worse than that.
They look like they can't do nothing. Carson Wentz looks like he's scared. Looks like he's forcing balls. Everybody I heard all offseason, we got a ton of speed. I see Dallas Goedert double covered. I see Zach Ertz double covered. I see Deshaun Jackson can't create separation. I don't understand. All I saw was checkdowns by Carson Wentz today.
Yeah.
So I saw
something you guys have been screaming for.
No. I understand it's better than taking a sack. It's better than forcing it. But what I'm saying is, do you see anything Dallas is going to win this game?
Nah.
I know. I'm watching this game right now.
Did they really get the onside kick?
Yep.
What? No fucking way. Dude,
wow.
My friend is screaming downstairs because he's a Cowboys fan. There is no fucking way they got the onside kick. No way.
Dallas just won the division today, to be honest.
Are you serious?
Yeah, 1-1. 1-1 if they win.
Oh, no.
Still got to play him twice.
Oh, no.
It's unbelievable.
Hey, I got a question.
Fuck.
I got a question for you. So Saquon's out for the – you think it's the end of Saquon in the Giants uniform?
No.
Falcons.
My buddy just texted me like he thinks it's the end of Saquon in the Giants uniform, and says it might be career ending.
Why can't anybody say
the ACL injury or Saquon being sick of playing on a team?
Motherfuckers converted the onside kick.
And they just and here's what happens the best. They show Arthur Blank on the sideline too.
Bro, the worst part about that is the onside kick. They changed the rules, and it's harder to get it, and he still got it. That's the worst part.
Now I got to hear about Dak Prescott. Fucking the guy runs in for 3 touchdowns. So he knows.
But Andy Dalton looks better.
But let's be honest. Dallas should be better. They got better fucking offense than everybody.
They actually care about the linebacker position on the defense, too.
But their linebacker, hold on, their defense stinks. They have great linebackers. They stink. That's why I say linebackers in today. 49ers, great linebackers. They won Dick. Seattle, great linebackers. They haven't won anything since 2013. Dallas, great linebackers. They don't win. I believe linebackers are the worst, least position in the world. That's a CeeDee Lamb gone.
But Zomp, you keep saying that, but like you saw today, not having linebackers actually cost us today.
But why? I understand that, but why don't you change to a dime defense? Why do you have Nate Jerry on the field all the time? Fucking Schwartz leaves Jerry on the time. I'd rather see Edwards. I can't blame Schwartz. I can't do it. No, you blame Schwartz all night long because you keeping these bad players on the field. Play action, the simplest play actions. They don't know where it's going. They're not coached well. They are not coached well. It's from the top to the bottom. Everybody wants to talk about Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz has digressed. I'm just saying Carson Wentz has digressed. Yes, nobody's talking about how bad.
I agree with you, Zomp.
Nobody is talking about.
I agree.
Nobody has talked about how bad Doug Peterson has been the last 2 days, 2 weeks. Vanilla. Everything is vanilla. He's putting his players in the best position to win. No. Doesn't do anything. He look at McVay, the way everything is designed. Everything is designed. Carson Wentz would be great with Sean McVay. One good year. Okay. All I see is seven dropbacks. 7 foot dropbacks with this fucking guy. That's all I see.
Carson's brutal, dude. Like
Carson stinks right now.
And you know what? And you know what the funny thing is? I'm not here to debate Wentz because Wentz to me is far less of the problem than what I've been saying.
Come on, Zomps.
I'm telling you the truth. The truth is this: the coach stinks. One good year. Last year won the division. Like you said, hold on. Let me get it out. You said last year yourself, we played shitty teams. He does not have this team prepared. That's it. We can't draft and we can't coach.
Well,
the team is old. The team is old.
Zomp, that's fine. Okay, it's understandable. You don't like the coach, but the fact of the matter is our number 2 pick in 2016 does not look like the number 2 pick.
None of our picks do. That has to do with Howie Roseman.
We invested so much into Carson Wentz.
You took a chance. You took a chance
for this guy,
and then you got idiots in the chat room. Foles is better than Wentz. This guy's better than Wentz.
I know he is.
Foles would have won the game. We would have gave up 37 fucking points. We would have lost 37-34.
Like it would have been different. Like it would have been any different.
Listen to me. Nick Foles, there's a reason why he's on the bench. Stinks. Garbage.
He was built for the city of Philadelphia, and we got rid of him.
Garbage. He's old.
He was 27 and 2 here.
He's garbage. Face the facts. That we fucked up on our draft picks, and we're old now. The offensive line needs a total thing. No more Jason Peters. I don't want to see Jason Peters.
Well, your boy Howie Roseman is the fault for that.
Well, that's what we should be talking about.
He stinks.
Should be talking about Howie Roseman, not just Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz
is the quarterback of the
It doesn't matter. If we score 35 points today, we still lose.
Yeah, you're right.
We can't even stop the run. Carson Wentz could have thrown 5 touchdown passes. We still fucking lose.
But he didn't. He didn't even put up a fight.
I'd rather have that then. Because it's a heartbreaker scoring 5 touchdowns and losing.
But at least you know what you have at the offensive position.
The offense.
The defense sucks right now. Listen up. The defense sucks right now. I get that. All right. But the offense for the future, the guy is 27 years old, and you don't know what you have at the quarterback position.
Well, what I'm saying is
the guy doesn't show you anything.
Why do we have to keep
I lied. Cowboys 1-1.
Why do we have to keep iterating? Dallas looks like they won the Super Bowl.
Fucking typical Atlanta faction. Typical.
There
Atlanta
goes.
faction.
I hate myself gambling. You never bet on Atlanta again.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
That is great.
At least Mitch Trubisky looks way better than Carson Wentz right now.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Wow.
You just spoiled the ending for me, Zach. Thanks.
I did. Look at the fucking comments.
I'm not looking at the comments. I've been looking at the screen the whole time. That's why.
My fucking phone's on delay. I can't fucking see anything.
Oh my god. Dak is the truth.
Dak is awful.
I hate this. I hate this so much.
450 yards and a touchdown for fucking Dak.
Oh my god.
Look
Did he get pulled too?
Yeah, he did.
everybody. Dak Prescott got a great O-line, great receivers, great tight end.
Yeah, and he wins.
Carson Wentz has Jalen Reagor, who gets popped soft. You got Deshaun Jackson, who can't catch a ball. Vic Foles would have won today. No doubt about it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I know. He would have played defense too.
Yeah.
Why can't we just admit that the Eagles are old? They need to retool the whole thing. Not even retool.
I said the
Reshape.
Eagles stink, and that's
Quarterback's
the
not
tweet.
old. He's 27 years old. I'm 27 years old. The quarterback is not old. He's playing like a bitch.
The offensive line is old. The
He
receiver.
had time to throw today, dude.
Hold on. You seen anybody open? You see any play calls?
He could have ran.
You know he hasn't ran since 2017 injury.
That's
you know he's
the
hurt.
problem.
Okay, he can't run. You know this. So what does your coach do? What does your coach do? Nothing. Nothing to help his quarterback.
You're right. You're right.
Doug Peterson doesn't do anything to help his quarterback.
And he doesn't have an offensive coordinator either. You're right.
Okay, you made all these changes. Now Doug Peterson, Mike Groh, everybody, these idiotic Eagles fans. Mike Groh's the problem. Mike Groh's the problem. This guy's the problem. I see the same offense like last year.
Yep.
Vanilla play calling. The offensive line is old. The offensive line is hurt. They stink. Big deal if they beat Cincinnati next week. Big fucking deal. Now Dallas is going to win 5-6 straight. But let's face it. Nobody in this division is good. Nobody's in this division. That's it. Doesn't matter. Who cares? Dallas is not winning. Washington's not winning. The Giants are still garbage. We're old.
We're not winning this division.
Who cares?
Atlanta.
Division.
And then whoever
The Giants are done.
Whoever wins this Super Bowl, you win the COVID Bowl. Congratulations. Who cares?
We're not winning this fucking division, Zomp.
Who said
Are
they
you
were?
out of your mind?
Who said we're winning the division? You fucking incoherent asshole. Who said we were gonna win the division?
Now this is the Italian Zop I wanted to see.
I don't understand. I fucking told you last week. Rams lock. Zomp, you're crazy. You don't know nothing. Blah 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 blah. All right. It's 37-16. You're texting me.
Lamar.
We're still gonna win.
Lamar,
Right.
Zomp used to be a homer for once. I don't think he is anymore.
It's not about being a homer. I tell you what is. Has Carson Wentz regressed? Do I accept it now? Since the injury, he hasn't been the same.
He
Yes.
hasn't been the same since he got injured.
Can I be? That's not
He
true.
hasn't been.
That's not true. This is no.
That is so true.
Hold on. Since the injury, this is the worst I've ever seen Carson Wentz. Not last year, not 2019, not 2018. This is the worst. Like, bad. This is bad now. And it's a lack of confidence. It has no coach behind him, an offensive line that's banged up. He looks like a deer in headlights.
I understand that the fans in the crowd gave him pressure today. I understand
No.
that.
I don't want to hear that excuse. That's an excuse. If that's the excuse, then Carson Wentz is a pussy. Carson Wentz is a pussy then if that's the way it is. I'm saying to you, since the injury, he cannot run no more. We all agree. We have an offensive line that's old. Offensive line is the foundation of the fucking offense. You got Jason Peters, he's old. If he didn't knock on the fucking door.
Who else do we have?
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. It's old. You got to fucking restart. We're going to be bad for the next 10 years. You got to restart again.
Yeah.
You have to restart. I'm tired of Jason Kelsey now. He's done. I'm tired of fucking Isaac Seumalo. He's done. I'm tired of fucking Jason Peters. He's done. You need a whole new offensive line. The only stud that we have on offense is number 26. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of Deshaun Jackson. I told you I didn't want him here. Chip Kelly, when we got rid of him, I was glad. Get the fuck out of here.
Yep.
Garbage. Drop. This is going to be a big year this year. This is going to be a big year.
Yeah.
He's garbage. There's a reason why Dallas is good. They're fucking stacked. And they still suck. Barely beating Atlanta at home.
But Atlanta covered.
I had Atlanta and I had the Giants that covered. So I don't give a fuck.
Did the Giants lose?
Yeah, they lost. I had Bears money line.
Yo, Barkley just tore his ACL.
Yeah, I said that, and so
And that's
You said
another
that
thing.
at the beginning of the
That's another
show.
thing. That's another thing I don't get credit for. Everybody, Giants going to get Saquon Barkley. They're going to be dangerous. I said, you don't take a running back with the number 2 pick, number 3 pick, whatever it is. Disaster. Nobody gives credit to the Zombs. Only wants to bash Zombs because of Wentz. Wentz thought.
Yeah. But it starts with the quarterback, Zomp.
It starts with the coach and it starts with the quarterback. They both stink.
But the coach won a Super Bowl.
The coach won the
Frank
Super Bowl.
Wright won the Super Bowl.
All right, whatever it is. Let's stop talking about the Super Bowl. It was a fluke. Who cares about 2017? I don't want to hear about 2017 no more. Who cares?
But it was the one fluke that made me happy, Zomp.
Okay, well then that's it. But
Yep. Hey, you were happy too. You were like, Super Bowl champions, baby.
yeah, baby, that's
And
really.
you poured your McAllen. You were so happy. All of a
Yeah, that's
sudden,
it.
now look where we're at.
If
We
I
are
could take it back, I would.
2 wins this year.
Foles ruined it for me. So I wish I could take it back, take down every fucking thing. How about that?
Foles was your spirit animal.
Yeah. All I know is that this team is very bad. You want to joke around and stuff like this? The team is
I'm
very
not
bad.
still, dude. I'm trying to make myself not
I'm
go
saying
fucking
the team
crazy
is very.
right now.
The
'cause
team
I
is
just
very
lost
bad.
$1,000 on my own team. I'm trying to be. I'm trying to provide laughter, and it's just not happening with you. You're like a miserable man. I don't
Fucking
understand.
Atlanta.
From top
Fucking
to bottom,
Atlanta.
from top to bottom, this team stinks, and I'm very happy that
I
I'm
agree.
very happy that Dallas won. I'm going to tell you why. Because everybody's going to say, "Well, Dallas lost." Zach put the mush on him. Dallas lost, Mr. Positivity, and then the Giants lost. I'm glad
Oh,
Dallas
I'm sorry.
won.
I didn't realize they won the division at 1-1, Zomp. Sorry.
Okay.
I forgot about
Zach,
it.
Zach,
Okay.
we're done. Zach, we're done.
Okay.
I
And then-
love
and then-
Kyler
And then,
Murray,
and then
man.
when we beat Cincinnati, if we beat Cincinnati, we got hope. Okay, got hope.
No,
we gotta
no,
play.
Zop, we're back. That's the comment. We're back.
I got hope right now, and we're 0-2.
Hope right now. Just remember, before the preseason, I said we're gonna lose to the Cleveland Browns. Remember what I said
Okay.
in April? I said, "You people, you crazy." Okay,
I might be there.
You
for that.
people. What do you mean, you people?
you people all say, "Oh, you gotta pick the Browns."
What,
over
it's
the-"
not Italians? No, I'm Italian.
Dallas was
Listen.
jumping like they won the Super Bowl.
Listen, you guys talk about all this miscommunication. Where does communication come? In
Coach.
practice.
Coach.
That's the only reason that I have some hope, is because these mental mistakes are fixable. The point is, can they fix them? They're fixable, but can we fix them?
But
No,
That's
Zach,
why I'm hopeful.
We can't.
Kyle, shut up for a minute. What I'm asking is, Zach, what's the miscommunication? I want to know. Where are you saying it could be fixed? Tell me.
The fact that Tyler Higbee scores
Right.
3 touchdowns.
Right.
Has
That's-
been.
That is miscommunication between the secondary and the linebacking.
Linebacker.
When they can't figure out who's supposed to cover who, and Robert Woods is running end arounds that nobody apparently can fucking tackle him, it's all miscommunication, things that need to be worked on in practice. All I'm saying is these are things that are fixable. They
Hold on.
have to fix them, which gives you some hope if they can fix them.
What I think is,
0-2 against a 1-1. And you're like, come on. It's
Hold on.
week 2.
hold on, I understand that. Listen, if I go overboard or I yell at somebody, nobody over here take it personal. I love all you guys. That's number one. Don't take it personal.
I
But
never
what
do.
I'm saying, no, I know that. But what I'm saying is, you say it's fixable. You can't fix mediocrity, though. These linebackers are not going to change. You're not going to get somebody, trade for them. You're not going to. This is what it is. Even if they knew that play is coming, make Jerry garbage, and he shouldn't
They're
be on the field.
inexperienced. They may be garbage, but they're also inexperienced.
And they shouldn't
Maybe
be on
they-
the field. That's
Maybe they give
coaching.
up 1 or 2 touchdowns, not 3 touchdowns. Come on.
Well, what about this dynamic defensive line? You can't stop the run. How do you fix that? Miscommunications too. Come on,
Once again,
Zach.
linebacker core.
Linebacker, nothing. I used to see Fletcher Cox always in the back of the fucking line over there. I used to see Malik holes, big holes, and there was a backup. There was a backup running on us. We all know that they were going to come out with bootlegs. We all know they're going to misdirection. Okay. We had no answers for Cooper Kupp every time. Third down, first down. Even I said the secondary was better. We look like we regressed.
Yeah.
It ain't fixable. It's mediocrity because these teams suck and our picks don't do anything. Sidney Jones, second round pick, gone. Dillard hasn't seen the field. Lane Johnson and Zach Ertz, 2013. 7 years old.
But that's your boy. That's Howie Roseman picking him.
Okay, so that's what we should be talking about. Howie Roseman.
I've been talking about him.
No,
where have you been?
All I hear is Carson Wentz stings. Carson Wentz hasn't been the same.
Stink.
Why doesn't he run? Yeah, he's part of the problem.
You
I
want
agree.
to know who picked Carson Wentz? Howie Roseman.
Okay, and you loved him until he got hurt. So it happened.
Yeah, he was fucking phenomenal. I told you in 2016, I'm sitting next to you at the MetLife Stadium. This guy's a stud. Don't worry about this game.
Okay.
He's a bomb.
So what is your answer
to get hurt against the Rams?
What is it?
Like,
what is your answer
we're
to
gonna lose?
What is your answer to the quarterback position?
We're gonna lose.
What is your answer to the quarterback position? You keep bitching and complaining like a girl. What is it?
Trevor Lawrence.
Okay, that's another thing. Trevor Lawrence. So you say
I'm waiting for Eagles fans.
You say Jalen Hurts stinks. You haven't seen him play. You've seen him play.
He's horrible.
Okay.
Dude, you don't understand.
Actually, I watched him play like 2 or 3 plays.
Stop for 2 seconds, all right? You have to understand something. A gambler's mind and your mind are completely different. When you gamble on a team, you can see the ins and outs of every single fucking player on the field. Jalen Hurts is not an NFL quarterback. He stinks.
Okay, well, what I'm saying to you is this. If that's the case, what is your answer to quarterback? You want to complain. What is your answer?
What is my answer to quarterback?
Yeah, wait.
Have the guy that we have already play better.
Okay, how do you do that? We're almost there. How do you do that?
How do you do that? Have the guy maybe find his balls that he lost in the sack.
Now it's balls. It has nothing to do with the offensive line being old. It has nothing to do with play calling. It's maybe just Carson Wentz. It just stinks.
Maybe just use your brain that he doesn't have and play better. I don't know. What do you want? The guy was the MVP according to you in 2017, and all of a sudden 2 years down the road, he lost everything.
Ever since he got hurt, he has not been the same. It happens. I admit it. It's done.
You admit it. I admitted it for 2 years.
Okay, I admit it. And you still sit here saying, "Yeah, Sanders is not a stud. Sanders stinks." Fucking guy's the only guy we have in offense.
Sanders was great today. He was phenomenal.
Oh, no, he's great. You say
I'm saying it. He was our offense today.
We got our boy Deshaun Jackson back. Garbage. Like I said, he's fast. Stinks.
As great as Sanders was, he left a lot of yards on that field. I'll tell you that.
Jackson did too. Drop. Can't beat Jalen Ramsey. Drop. Sure is fast.
Carson left a lot of yards on the field as well.
Absolutely.
Couldn't trust his eyes. After that double coverage interception, did you see that play where Dallas Goedert was wide open and he wouldn't throw it to him because he didn't trust his eyes? That is first-year player stuff.
1,000, and I agree 100%. And was he under pressure? Yes. So I agree with you. Yes. He didn't see it because he was ready to move. He had a clean pocket.
He saw it. He didn't want to throw it.
He lacks confidence. It has to do with everything. He knows
because he's a rhythm passer. He's a rhythm passer.
Right.
I said this last week. He's a rhythm passer. Give him some layups, open up the field, and let's go.
Have you saw one play downfield? Deshaun Jackson, you're telling me Jalen Ramsey could shut him down? I'm still waiting for an answer. Nobody wants to give me a fucking ending. You could be locked out all you want like Sherman was. He had no speed. How do you not throw the ball downfield once?
I saw one great play down the field that Carson missed through it. You had Dallas Goedert over the top. He threw it behind him on a shoulder fade for whatever reason. That was a wide open fucking play right there that could have got even more yards after the catch. So that was one play.
At the end of the day, defense couldn't stop him. Carson Wentz could have thrown 4 touchdown passes. We were still discussing a loss. That's just my opinion.
All right, guys. I actually have to take a piss right now, but if you guys could continue this show as I go, but I'll be right back. I listen. I have to go. It's been so bad.
Duty calls during a live show.
Yeah.
Get a catheter or whatever that thing is.
A catheter, you stupid
catheter.
Hey, fuck you, Zomp.
I watched The Good Doctor. I know it's a catheter.
All right, I'll be right back.
Oh my God! I'm sorry, guys. I jinxed it.
Yeah, you did.
We know exactly.
Not really. Atlanta covered, so I'm happy with that.
Well, yeah, they had +4, so
I got him at. I'll do the game.
I had him +4 at our local casino.
I had him at +3.5. So that was yesterday on FanDuel. I'm having a horrible gambling day right now. Bills fucked me. Thank you. They didn't cover. Tampa covered.
Bills was what, -5.5?
I got them at 5.5. Yeah.
Yep.
They didn't cover. Pittsburgh didn't want to do much.
They had a lot of awkward lines, a lot of big lines.
Yeah. Right now, I got the.
Washington's really good. Washington's really good, guys. Washington football team, really good.
Yeah, I'm watching that game, so I'm happy I took the -7 with Arizona. Who
Kyle took Washington. I said Arizona's going to completely obliterate them. No, you're crazy. Okay.
Zop is Atlanta Arizona your Sunday ticket team?
Say that again.
Are they your Sunday ticket team? They're just a fun team to watch. They covered that +6.5 last week.
Yeah, but
I think that's more. They got a complete team. I like their offensive style. Like the running gun, they got Kyler Murray, Kenyon Drake at their running back.
I love Kenyon Drake.
They got 3 great wideouts of Fitzgerald, DeAndre Hopkins, and Christian Kirk.
Christian Kirk is like the perfect number 3 receiver. He's not a good number 1. He's not a good number 2, but he's a great number 3. I love it.
So
that might be my team this year.
Kansas City sucks.
Not my team to root for, just to follow.
Like that team for me, I've been following is the Bears. I want to see what's going to go on with Mitch Trubisky and see if they're going to throw in Foles for the year. That's been my go-to storyline for the year.
And one last thing, and probably not the last thing, but regarding Carson Wentz, there was no reason to throw that ball. There was absolutely no reason to throw that ball. You were running the ball. We were moving the ball. I don't know why we were calling a pass play there. We should have kept running the ball. I have no idea what. Fuck, I have no idea. I have no answers for it.
I mean, there's a reason.
I'll tell you all you need to know right now. When it's 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5, and you're running the ball for first downs, that just shows you how much they trust Carson Wentz at this moment.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Tom, there was a reason to throw that ball, but why are you throwing it to JJ Arthur-Whiteside?
But that's what I'm saying. Every time you throw it to this guy, something bad happens. I don't get it. But it was a forced ball, regardless who it was. It was a forced throw, 2 guys there. I have no idea what he was going for. And I'm tired of the excuses. I'm tired of I support this team. I love this team. We all do. But, like, you gotta look in the mirror and be like, yo, since the injury.
Well, the good news is the Bengals suck on defense.
Nick Bosa is an ACL, by the way.
That helps our offensive line. Good.
It doesn't help shit, honestly.
No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. Like, the injury bug is hitting the 49ers like the bubonic plague right there.
What did we talk about, though? Without the preseason, without these padded practices, that there was going to be a lot of lower leg injuries. It didn't catch up with them week 1, but after getting all those hits, week 2, you're starting to see it. Week 3, you're going to start to see it. Like, this is what happens when you don't have preseason. You see the teams that have been together succeed together. You see the Cowboys that have had the same pieces score as many as they did on the offense. You see the Atlanta Falcons on offense. You see all these teams that have been together for over a year be able to, this early in the season, at least do something because they all have cohesiveness. And that's something that the Eagles don't have. That's why I have a little bit of hope that we have rookie wide receivers that are still learning the playbook. We have a second-year running back. We have inexperienced offensive line playing for their first time. Inexperienced linebackers playing. That's why I have the tiniest bit of hope because of all that.
But, Zach, the offensive line, what hope do you have? We need a new center. We need a new left tackle. You need Brandon Brooks when he comes back, okay. You need a new center. Center is like the most important position on the offensive line. You need a new left tackle. You can't say Dillard. Dillard stinks. I was wrong about him too. He's garbage. Can't stay healthy. Everybody says if you can't stay healthy, you're garbage. 2 years, first round pick, he hasn't done anything. Jason Kelsey's going to say, fuck this, I'm going to retire. Mm-hmm. There's no cohesiveness. There's no camaraderie. There's nothing. Lane Johnson's getting up there in age, always hurt. Brandon Brooks, always hurt. It's a bad situation. We're going to be bad for years to come, I'm telling you.
Yep.
Can we also come back to saying, like, hell, Kyle, go back to we did an offensive coordinator comment. We need to address.
That's another thing, though, too. Don't you guys see the same fucking plays like last year?
Oh, I've seen it. That's why I predicted last week. I was like, Eagles were blowing it, about to blow it in the second quarter. Like, watch the Eagles blow. Lo and behold, they did. And it's the same fucking plays, and we don't need, like, this is how I see it. Well, how like the San Fran, like Kyle Shanahan's the offensive coordinator. Mm-hmm. The Eagles we're trying to be a bunch of savants. It's like we could be like San Francisco when we're absolutely not.
You bring in all these guys. I don't even know his name. Starts with an S. You got Marty Mordenwig back. It looks just like when we were about to fire.
Hey, Marty Morningwake's your boy, bro.
It's the same. It's the same thing.
Yeah, Marty Morningwake. When I knew we were bringing him back, I was like, yeah.
I'd rather
Too
see
many
Bill
Indians,
Lazor.
not enough Chiefs. Am I allowed to say that? Too many
What?
Indians.
Oh, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm just
Too many workers, not enough supervisors. Let's go.
I'm gonna leave you with this. It's more than just a little problem. I think from top to bottom, from the coaching staff to the GM to the quarterback to everything else, I think this whole team as a whole unit stinks. That's my honest opinion. It's not just one guy. I think from top to bottom, coaching, GM, everything. I think this whole they're old. They just stink from top to bottom.
That's the comment.
Yes, that's the comment. It's not because they lose. Even if we squeak this out, we would be talking about the defense, how bad it is. We'll be talking about all this stuff. The Washington game annoys me, not because we lost. It's because it's just the way we lost. All we needed was Sanders to play, we win. It's not because Washington's good. Look at Washington, they're getting blown out. It just proves to you that we beat ourselves. Today, we played a team that's better than us, coached better than us. They like Zach said, they've been together. That's fine. But you knew this was going to happen. You weren't going to have a left tackle. Unless the left tackle didn't knock on your door, you would have started Pryor, Matt Pryor at left tackle. I'm
pissed that they got cute and tried to put Matt Pryor at left tackle instead of saying, you know what, JP, let's get you some snaps at left tackle. You're a little rusty. You haven't done it the whole offseason. Let's get you going on the left side. Now he's trying to get some practice reps in the middle of the game, and it's showing. He's got a lot of rust, and he's old.
But you don't find it alarming that our coach was going to really go into the game, into the season with Pryor at left tackle and Herberg at right guard and Driscoll at right tackle if this man didn't knock on the door? I find it concerning.
Not his fault, though. Like, I mean, like, Howie Roseman, everyone puts so much.
You can only do what you can do with the team you have.
Why isn't Howie Roseman going out there to get, like, a left tackle, right tackle? Like, the guy.
Or actual running.
Trent Williams. Why didn't we go get Trent Williams?
Howie Roseman, you guys say Howie Roseman.
Who's you people, by the way? That's like the 5th time you've said
Who
that.
hired Howie
Stop
Roseman?
yelling at me.
Who hired Howie Roseman? Who hired him?
Fucking Jeff Lurie.
So he should be to blame. Why is he still on this team?
Oh my God.
When are you going to take accountable? When are you going to be accountable?
Hey,
when are you going to take accountability and say?
Back in 2015, what did I say? I was like, I hated the owner with a passion.
No. I'm saying to you, you guys are bashing fucking the quarterback or whatever. Howie Roseman. When are you going to look in the mirror? When are you going to take him in and say, Howie, how many picks you draft? Well, you're going to miss more than you hit. You don't hit on one.
He doesn't hit on one.
He don't hit on one. When are you going to say, Howie, listen, buddy, be our treasurer. Work on the fucking money. And we need to get somebody. Come on. And let's be honest, Chip Kelly wasn't a better fucking draft than this guy.
Yes, he was.
Everybody bashes this guy, Chip Kelly. Yeah, he was an asshole. Egotistical maniac. Yes. The man knew how to draft. Draft 2 Pro Bowlers. Ertz and fucking Lane Johnson.
And
what
Hicks.
He got Hicks, too.
But what the hell has Howie Roseman done besides dismantle this team? Besides give draft picks away? Besides going after Sidney Jones? You could have had Dalvin Cook. You could have had Joe Mixon. You could have had these guys. He went with Sidney Jones. He's not even on the team anymore. Derek Barnett. He gets a pass because he had a strip sack in the Super Bowl. What?
Hey, Goldie is like Nitro. You want him Rager? You can't talk about nothing. Rager's a stud. He's a stud. Listen.
He is not a stud. You say.
God.
You throw stud. You say you throw the word stud around too much. Jalen Rager.
He throws stud around way too much. Listen, Rager is a very.
He was getting popped today. Soft.
Yes, he got popped and he saw the guy coming. That's why he didn't catch it. That's why it happens. All right.
Soft. Speed. Right? All I heard was speed. I saw him do that.
Well, the thing is, Wentz can't see him because he sucks.
Okay, so then the whole team sucks. What are you gonna do? Can't do anything. We're stuck with Wentz now. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, we're stuck with Wentz.
Okay, that's it. Okay. You want to put in Jalen Hurts? Okay.
I don't like Jalen Hurts. He stinks.
Okay, so stop bitching about Wentz then, because Wentz is the least of the far.
I want Wentz to perform. You don't get it, you gabagool. Come on.
Okay, whatever it is. Team stinks. That's it.
God.
And then we're gonna get our top 5 pick, and guess what? We're gonna screw that one up too. We'll probably trade the pick.
Can someone send Zomp a stress ball?
No, because it's just the simplest things, and everybody's complaining about stupid things. It's so simple why this team is bad.
Yeah, look at that comment, Zomp. Rager ain't got soft. He got hit and got right back up.
No, he came out and then he went back in. So
Well, yeah, he had to because of concussion protocol.
yeah,
They had to make sure he was okay.
Concussion.
He got right up. He put his thumb up. He was ready to go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But guys, listen,
game changer.
it was a great show. You guys have anything else left to say?
It's gonna be a long season, Eagle fans.
Oh yeah.
Communication.
I'm gonna go watch the Bears since they have more fun and they have a quarterback that's trying to make his money.
What are you gonna rewatch the game?
All right, listen.
I'm gonna go hang myself.
Before we go, we are 0-2. We play a suck ass team next week. We'll probably be 1-2. Our season will still be alive. Listen, you guys can jump off the bridge. Hey, listen, I'm right there with you. But next week we're gonna be here. We're gonna be live, and we're gonna come back better than ever. So
I hope I'm not here. I hope you God takes
it's a long season. But yeah, it's gonna be a very long season.
Okay, bye. Great. Wonderful.
Let's go, Mitch.
Yeah, bye.
All right, we'll see you guys later.
Let's go, Mitch.